Yunnan, relentless mountain rains, have unleashed a surge of water across valleys and rivers, leaving a trail of destruction that has reshaped the province. Entire communities were forced to move, as swollen streams tore through farmland, bridges, and hillside roads. The flood hit hardest in the steep valleys of Nujang and Diching, where torrents of water carried mud and rock into towns. Bridges collapsed under the weight of debris, and roads crumbled as slopes gave way. Local authorities counted dozens of damaged homes and villages cut off from the outside. In Nujang, transport officials reported scores of broken road sections, many buried under landslides or washed away entirely. Heavy machinery was dispatched to reopen lifelines, but the scale of collapse left entire stretches unusable. Convoys delivering food and supplies were forced to reroute through fragile cliffside tracks. Diking Prefecture suffered a cascade of blockages as landslides poured across mountain highways. Access to popular tourist towns was severed, and remote villages perched high on ridges became unreachable. Thick fog and unstable slopes slowed every effort to assess the danger. Tourism came to a sudden halt. Around Meili Snow Mountain, rivers overflowed onto scenic trails and destroyed approach roads. Hundreds of visitors were escorted out, while guest houses and hotels shuttered their doors. Operators suspended trips until engineers could inspect the terrain. Utility networks also suffered major blows. In the Dulongjiang Valley, an electrical substation went down when floodwaters carried away power lines and poles. With the main road broken, repair crews relied on drones and generators to restore electricity. Entire districts sat in darkness until temporary systems arrived. Telecommunication links failed in tandem. Towers and fiber lines were snapped or buried under debris. For days, contact with isolated villages was limited, and relief teams struggled to coordinate. Mobile units were brought in to patch the gaps, offering at least basic coverage. Hydraulic at alarming levels. The Dulong and other tributaries surged high enough to eat away at embankments and retaining walls. Wooden debris clogged bridge supports, causing more structures to collapse. In several areas, engineers raced to reinforce banks with stone and steel cages. Landslides left roads to mountain towns like Bingzhonglo and Yubeng inaccessible. With transport blocked, deliveries of essentials such as grain and fuel stalled. Farmers and shopkeepers watched their supplies dwindle while waiting for the first cleared passage to reopen. Emergency crews concentrated on restoring key access routes. Bulldozers cut through piles of rock while soldiers built temporary Bailey bridges. In villages where water submerged streets, pumps were deployed to clear mud before power could safely return. Relief trucks carried tarps, food, and bottled water into the worst-hit areas. Damage assessments reveal entire walls ripped from houses, streets buried in sediment, and hillside terraces stripped bare. Rural homes of timber and brick buckled under the pressure of flowing debris. In towns, blocked drains created stagnant pools that had to be cleared by hand. Road engineers face long stretches of pavement, hollowed out by flood seepage. Guardrails hang loose over eroded cliffs, and shoulder drains are destroyed. Every reopening is fragile, with constant risk of fresh slides rolling down from saturated slopes. For Yunnan, the flood has become a test of endurance and adaptation. Its rugged landscape, once celebrated for beauty, has turned volatile under extreme weather. The province now faces the long road of recovery, measured in cleared roads, repaired homes, and renewed livelihoods. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.